A dizzying week on Wall Street ends with a drop. Over the past few sessions, investors saw volatility awaken from its summer slumber. Some days the bulls were firmly in control, other days the bears. And the big moves seemed to hinge on the economy, the data, the Federal Reserve, and what, if anything, policymakers will do when they meet next week. Probably nothing, by the way, but hey, you never know. But it wasn't just the Fed. One stock in particular also played a key role in the swings all week long, Apple. It was up about $10 for the week, but lost some ground today. Today, the Dow Jones Industrial Average off 88 to 18,123. NASDAQ fell 5. The S&P 500 declined by 8. For the week, though, NASDAQ was the big winner, as you see right there, up more than 2%. Bob Pisani takes a look at the week that was and the week that may lie ahead.
It was a wild week. It started with fears that the Fed may raise rates next week. Stocks moved down and bond yields moved up. But stocks settled down late in the week, and the big story shifted to Apple. The problems with competitor Samsung and strong orders for the iPhone 7 pushed the stock up 11%. Now, Apple's by far the biggest stock in the U.S., and when the biggest stock in the U.S. moves 11% in a week, that's news because it not only moves the stock, it moves the markets. The S&P 500, the main market index used by professionals, is market cap weighted. So the bigger the stock, the more it moves the index. So how much did Apple matter to the markets? The S&P is up about 10 points this week. Apple was responsible for 7 of those 10 points. And remember, Apple's in the Dow. The Dow's up about 35 points this week, but Apple was responsible for pushing the Dow up about 75 points. In other words, without Apple, the Dow would be down about 40 points instead of up 35 points. See? Next week, it's all about the Fed. Now, most expect the Fed will not raise rates, but there's a good chance they'll sound hawkish, that they will make noises that they still might want to raise rates later this year. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Bob Pisani at the New York Stock Exchange.